know, in these kind of situations, I really feel like I shouldn't even touch the car. I should have just left it stock and not even tinkered with anything. Just kept the stock suspension, just didn't even, like, why'd I even try to modify this car? I mean, why do you have to not work? Why can't you just be fixed? Always like this, it always just ends up in a big fuddle and always, oh my god. Alright, that's enough of me rambling, because we're going to talk about what's wrong with the MR2 again. Now, this has happened already before. The sway bar links have just come off and have got loosened over time of me cornering hard and shit. Nothing that I can't fix, it's just such a hassle. It's 8:30 in the morning and I've got things to do today, but I need to fix this car before I go and do them. Now, usually these things stock are totally fine. And like, I love how the car handles right now. I love how it's on coilovers. I love how I've got the sway bars and everything, but things do go wrong because obviously I'm not a professional mechanic. I am just a person that goes on YouTube, watches videos to see how to do certain things on your car. But we're gonna go do some other stuff, fix this later, because I wanna fix that and worry about that later, because I wanna get on with my day first.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
Oh, so this is what's actually wrong with the car right now. You can see that the sway bar link is just here, and look at this. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a big sound there. So believe what you want to believe, but coilovers aren't supposed to clunk at all. They shouldn't be making any sound when they're in your car. They should perform exactly like stock suspension, just a little bit better. Like, obviously you'll have the occasional sound maybe if you've installed something incorrectly, or that's just, I don't know. I guess this is just a learning lesson for me. If you hear some slight problem with the car, just jack it up, have a look, see if there's a problem, because it could be threatening your life. In this case, we were lucky. It's only a loose sway bar link. That's just to do with me not putting thread lock on the bolts. One cool addition to the workshop now is that I have a 1/2-inch impact wrench right here. Half impact gun, pew pew pew. Anyway, this thing has been really helpful. I've only used it like twice, but we can now get the wheels off within the span of 5 minutes. All 4 wheels off easily. That's because we're not sitting there with the... Not too much of a hassle. I probably exaggerated a bit, but it's just annoying that I have to jack my car up and do this kind of stuff, because it is a process getting this car up on jack stands. I gotta jack one side up, put a wood plank under, do the other side, then get the whole jack underneath and then go from there. It's all worth it in the end, I promise. All I need to do now is extend this sway bar link a little bit more. It's already really extended, as you can see, and then I should be good to go. But Lachlan's having another issue where he's got some sort of clunking happening in his spaghetti mess of control arms over there. Look at that, fucking hell. So we're just gonna try to inspect that as well. So I thought before we finish today's video, I at least go out and try and see that I fixed everything perfectly. So like I said, I heard like a clunking sound, and that obviously made me go and jack the car up, because it's the smart thing to do if you hear some sort of sound coming from anything to do with your steering. It's the most important part of your car, pretty much. I mean, you want to be able to steer out of, you know, situations that you need to steer out of, I guess. But pretty successful drive. You'll see in the next video that I actually went down to Arthur's Seat. There's a really good hill area around there where you can take, you know, nice long quick turns, all that kind of shit. And the car held up really good. So I fixed everything. I put thread locker on the sway bar links, so now the bolt is not going to come off unless there's heaps and heaps of vibration. And you know, I don't know what's going to actually get it off, but something could get it off. But it wasn't really that much of a big deal. I did make a big deal out of it. It wasn't really that bad. It's just annoying because none of this would actually happen if I did modify my car. Let's talk about that. I'm also dressed differently because obviously I'm filming this on another day. And I also changed before in the video because I went to gym in the middle of making that video. Bit all over the place, but I'm trying to really get those videos out to you guys because I might actually be in the snow when this is uploaded. Car is loud as fuck, so again, you're probably not gonna hear me too well. we're going to talk about some interesting things that I have observed over modifying my car, my Camry, and this car over the past like 3 years of having my license. Alright, so I've just arrived at the gym and I think I've noticed another problem with the car. Holy moly. Oh, pop-ups, go down. Woo. Nice. Now before you go ahead and dislike the video, please listen and hear me out. So I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying you should be careful when you do change the OEM parts of your car. Every single problem that I've had with this MR2 is because I've changed parts. For example, the coilovers, the sway bar links, the end links, the sway bar itself. That's all my job. That's the stuff that I've done. I'm only having problems with that kind of stuff in this car. Everything, if I just kept it stock, everything would be fine. It really is the case in all situations when people do modify that car, they do run into problems. You know, the car from factory does come pretty refined. I mean, you don't get any sort of problems with a Camry, yet I have had problems because I've changed certain things in the car. It just comes with, I guess, the hobby. You will notice problems that you will need to fix, and it's fun. It makes the hobby interesting. You know, being able to change parts, find problems, fixing it, it's just a good process, a good learning process, and I love it. I'm just saying you shouldn't modify it if you do want like a pristine sort of ride. From factory, you're gonna get, you know, the best sort of stuff. Maybe not the best sort of handling and speed, but you're gonna get a pretty refined vehicle. As I've said all that, I do not regret anything that I've done to the car. The car handles amazing on coilovers. It's amazing with that intake in the back, the exhaust, which I just found a problem on, actually. The bolt in the back of the exhaust right now, I can hear it rattling because I didn't do it tight enough. And I didn't put lock third on, so it's all my fault. But we're gonna head into the gym now, and I'm gonna talk in a sec because we're gonna smash a set out. Because I need to get bigger. Whoa, so editing that video, I found out that it was quite all over the place, but that's because I didn't properly plan out what I was doing. I just kind of just did things and all just like confuddled, I don't know. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I was just trying to say that I guess if you're a person like me who doesn't have much experience, you will get problems, and that's to be expected. It's all part of the learning process. Anyway, so in your time when you see this video, the next week I will be headed to the snow, so expect lots of Instagrams of me in the snow and all that kind of stuff next week. I'm really excited for it, and obviously I'm going to be making some videos there. Cannot wait to shred the board. The freshly waxed board, actually. You'll see, I won't say too much. But I hope you enjoyed this video that was all over the place. Just trying to get these out. I know they might not be the best kind of videos, but just need to smash them out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.